Hello children. Last class you studied about simple equations. How to convert an expression into a statement and statement into an expression, etc. Is it? Today you can learn about exercise 4.2. Okay. So some questions are there given. We can discuss first question first. Give first the step you will use to separate the variable and then solve the equation. Solution of an equation. Solution of an equation means the value of the variable is known as solution of an equation. Okay. Already we studied what are the variables, what are the constants, etc. in the last class. Okay. So here what is the first step you will use? That is the question. So first question, x minus 1 equal to 0. So what is the variable here? Variable is x. And what is the constant? It is 1. So separate the variable means x only we need in one side. That is separate the variable. So what is the extra number here? It is minus 1. Okay. So to avoid this minus 1, we need to add a plus 1. So if we are adding or subtracting a number, both sides, left side and right side, we need to do the same operation. Okay. So first question, x minus 1 equal to 0. So we need to write x here and this minus 1 we need to avoid. So we can add plus 1 here. So that is same we need to add on the right side also. Okay. So if we are here, if it is subtraction, we need to add. If it is multiplication, we need to divide. Okay. Subtraction and addition we can use. Multiplication and division also we can use. That is the method. So what is the first step? We need to add 1 to the both sides. So x minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0 plus 1. What is minus 1 plus 1? All of you know it is 0. So we can write here x. X equal to 0 plus 1 is 1. So the solution of the equation is x equal to 1. Okay. Second question. X plus 1 equal to 0. So here plus 1. So first step is minus 1. Okay. So x plus 1 minus 1 equal to 0 minus 1. Here we subtracted. So on the right side also we need to do the subtraction. Then plus 1 and minus 1 become 0. So x itself 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So the answer is x equal to minus 1. Then C question, x minus 1 equal to 5. So what we want to do here? Here it is minus 1. Is it? So we need to add a plus 1 on both sides. So x minus 1 plus 1 equal to 5 plus 1. Okay. Minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. X equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. So the answer is 6. This is known as solution of the equation. So value of the variable we can find out using this method. Okay. Some more questions we can discuss. D question. What is D? X plus 6 equal to 2. So what we want to do here? Here it is plus 6. So we need to subtract. Plus 6 minus 6 equal to here also minus 6. Plus 6 and minus 6 become 0. So x equal to what is 2 minus 6? It is minus 4. So the answer is minus 4. Then E question. Y minus 4 equal to minus 7. Okay. So next step is y minus 4 plus 4 equal to minus 7 plus 4. Here it is minus 4. So we need to add 4 on both sides. Then here it becomes y equal to minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3. So solution of the equation is minus 3. Then F question. y minus 4 equal to 4. So next step, y minus 4 plus 4 equal to 4 plus 4. Here it is minus 4, so we need to add plus 4 on both sides. So here it will become y, and 4 plus 4, all of you know it is 8. So 8 is the solution of the equation. So this way we want to do, that is the first step you will use to separate the variable. Separate the variable, then solve the equation. That is the method. Okay. So here it is subtraction, you can add. Here it is addition, you can subtract. But both sides you need to do the same operation, same numbers. So you will get the solution of the equation. All of you understood? Okay. So now you studied about addition and subtraction, is it? So here also the same question. Give first the step you will use to separate the variable and solve the equation. But here it is multiplication and division. That is the only difference. So I told you, if it is multiplication you need to divide. If it is division you need to multiply. Okay. So first question, 3n is equal to 42. So here we need a solution of the equation, means what is the value of L. That is the solution of the equation. So one side we need a L only. So we need to divide here by 3. 3 by 3, all of you know it is 1. So you will get a, what is the value of L. Okay. So divide both sides by 3. Here and this side also we need to divide by 3. So 3 by 3 it is 1. So L equal to, what is 42 by 3? It is 14. So the value of L is 14. Then second question, b by 2 equal to 6. Here it is division, here it is multiplication. If it is multiplication, here we divide. So here division, so we can multiply with the 2 because 2 is here. So both sides we can multiply with 2. So here also we need to multiply with 2. So 2 and 2 cancelled. B equal to 2 6 are 12. 12 is the solution of the equation. Then C question, P by 7 equal to 4. So what is next step? We can multiply with 7. P by 7 into 7 equal to 4 into 7. So P equal to 4 7s are 28. Then D question, 4x equal to 25. Here it is multiplication, so we can divide by 4. So 4x by 4 equal to 25 by 4. So x equal to, all of you know 25. We can't divide by 4. So the answer is 25 by 4 itself. Then E question, 8y equal to 36. Here it is multiplication now. So we can divide by 8. 8y divided by 8 equal to 36 by 8. Okay. So 8 and 8 cancelled. What is the value of y here? It is 36 by 8 is the answer. Okay. Then F question, z by 3 equal to 5 by 4. Here it is division by 3. So in the next step we can multiply by 3. Into 3 equal to 5 by 4 into 3. So here it is z, 5 3s are 15 divided by 4. Already you studied how to multiply a whole number with a fraction in the second chapter. Then last question, a by 5 equal to 7 by 15. So here it is division by 5. So we can multiply with 5. So right side also we need to multiply with 5. So here it is a and here it is 7 by 3. If you don't know how to divide, first you can write 5 7s are 35 divided by 15. 5 is a common factor. So 5 7s are 35. 5 3s are 15. So 7 by 3 is the solution of the equation. So now we discussed the first question, addition and subtraction, how to do, and here it is multiplication and division. Okay, understood? Third question, also give the first step you will use to separate the variable and solve the equation. But here the difference is that addition and subtraction is the multiplication and division also. Okay, so 4 operations together. So first question, 3n minus 2 equal to 46. So first step we can remove this minus 2 by adding plus 2 both sides. Okay, that is the first step. So 3n minus 2 plus 2 equal to 46 plus 2. Minus 2 and plus 2 become 0. So 3n equal to 46 plus 2 is 48. Now it is of the form second question. Already we discussed now. So here in this question subtraction is the multiplication also there. But now it is only multiplication. Then what is next step? We can divide by 3 both sides. So 3n by 3 equal to 48 by 3. 3n by 3 is same as n equal to how many times here? 16. Okay. So n equal to 16 is the solution of this equation. Okay, clear? Then B question. B question, 5m plus 7 equal to 17. So first we can remove this addition plus 7 by subtracting 7. So 5m plus 7 minus 7 equal to 17 minus 7. Plus 7 and minus 7 becomes 0. 5m equal to 17 minus 7 is 10. Now it is multiplication. So next step we can divide. 5m by 5 equal to 10 by 5. What is 5m by 5? It is same as m. 10 by 5 is same as 2. Okay. So m equal to 2 is the solution of this equation. Okay. So first we discussed the subtraction, then addition. Then what about the C question? C question, 20p by 3 equal to 40. Multiplication and division together. Okay. So first we can avoid this 3 by multiplying by 3. So 20p by 3 into 3 equal to 40 into 3. Multiply 3 on both sides. So this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. Then what is remaining? 20p equal to 120. Okay. So p equal to 120 divided by 20. So what is the answer? 6. So 6 is the solution of this equation. Then what about last question? Last question, 3p by 10 equal to 6. Same as the third question. Here first we can multiply with the 10. 3p by 10 into 10 equal to 6 into 10. So 3p equal to 6 into 10 is 60. P equal to, otherwise 3p we need to divide by 3. Then 60 by 3. Okay. So P equal to, what is 60 by 3? It is 20. So the solution of the equation is 20. Clear? So now we studied addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and all the operations together. Okay. So now we studied what are the rules for solving an equation. So last question, solve the equation. So all the rules you can use here, what you studied now. So first question, 10p equal to 100. So this multiplication now. So we can divide by 10 both sides. So 10b by 10 is equal to 100 by 10. 10p by 10 is p, 100 by 10 is 10. So what is the answer? P equal to 10 is the solution of this equation. Then second question, 10p plus 10 equal to 100. So what is the first step here? It is plus 10 now. So we can add a minus 10 on both sides. So 10p plus 10 minus 10 equal to 100 minus 10. So this and this cancelled. 10p equal to 90. Then what is next step? We can divide by 10 on both sides. Is it? So 90 by 10. Then p 10 and 10 cancelled. Remaining is p only. 90 by 10 is 9. So the answer is 9. Okay, clear? See question. P by 4 equal to 5. So we can, here it is division by 4. So we can multiply by 4 on both sides. So 5 into 4. So here it is P equal to 5 4s are 20. So 20 is the solution of this equation. Then next question, minus P by 3 equal to 5. So we can multiply with 3. So here 3. Here also 3. Then 3 and 3 cancelled. Minus p equal to 15. We can write p equal to minus 15. Is it? Minus p equal to 15 means value of p is minus 15. E question. 3p by 4 equal to 6. First we can multiply with 4 on both sides. 6 into 4. So 3p equal to 6 4s are 24. Now we can divide by 3. 3p by 3 equal to 24 by 3. So value of p is 8. Okay. So this way you can practice this question and some more questions are there in your textbook. This is exercise 4.2. I hope all of you understood. So you can copy down this in your maths notebook and practice well. Thank you.